come out to Mount Me Forestry Drive today, do some full driving. This is some pretty easy stuff. You could do it in most of it two-wheel drive car or an all-wheel drive car, but we might go see if we can hit A brake a bit later on, which is actually a little bit harder, so stick around for that. Back there was Broadwater, so if you're driving out this way, it's a good one to check out. You come in the back way, I think it's Newham Creek Road or something like that. You go past some of the campsites. I think Newham Creek Bush Retreat is a big one out there. But if you come in the back way, you can get up to here in two-wheel drive completely. From then on, wouldn't recommend it in a anything else but four-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. But it's either way, even past here is not ridiculously hard. So let's be honest, that was probably a bit much for this car. We scraped the bottom a bit. Ow. One thing I will say about that is it will actually be interesting, because that obstacle doesn't really change too much in time. And I eventually get this car lifted, it'll actually be interesting to see how it goes. So I'm actually going to go for a few of the mods that I've done to the Grand Vitara over time. There's not too much yet. I've got more on the way. So far, what's been slowing me down is I've had to fix a few things, including the aircon, which has been the biggest hurdle so far. Set me back a bit, but a lift is coming to this car, so if you want to see a Grand Vitara lifted, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you want to see it tackle a few harder tracks, we will get that done too. I think the track out here is probably just a little bit tougher than A brake, to be honest with you. Especially at the moment after all the rain we've had. I haven't done A brake yet today, but usually A brake is actually a pretty easy track. It's just phenomenally steep. Feels sketchy, but it's not that bad. We've done it on road tyres in this car before. There we go, going up A brake. Should be interested to see how A brake's doing. Remember, it's not too hard of a track or too long. But you can't see anything once you put your nose up. The air brake's ranked as the hardest one, although it's probably not that hard. I actually reckon Diana's Fast Road is probably a bit worse, to be honest with you. But having said that, air brake is ranked higher. Depends how game you are, I guess. If you're not really scared of going up something steep, then it's not really, it's a bit of an adrenaline rush, air brake. Where it gets a bit dicey. Pour out. Oh, that's a bit scary. I'd say it's probably a little bit hard to say how well you'd go up going on if you were going up in your own car. The Suzuki's got pretty good traction control and it was doing all the work up there. I don't think if I had open diffs it would go up at all. Well, it's open diffs, but if I don't think I had traction control there, it was just the standard diff lock working, not a chance. And you 100% need low range. But having said that, most four-wheel drives have more flex than this thing, so yeah, who knows? Just maybe give it a go with someone else around, would be my advice. Probably the hardest section. I hit something, didn't sound too bad though, it's probably just wasn't a hard hit.